MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder, number 5.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into second. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at ball 1. Kane stands at second with no outs. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Christian Yelich is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. The 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Brandon Belt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Brandon Belt.
Here comes the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So digging in now, Mauricio Dubon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed
The
Jerko.
first baseman, Jed Jerko. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. Solano for one, to Belt for the twin killing.
Batting seven, the catcher,
Cueto's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Omar Narvaez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. None left for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Braun is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Dickerson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Right side. Belt has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Braun, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Striding in, Johnny Cueto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 29.
Here's Buster Posey now as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Eric.
Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Freddie Peralta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Evan Longoria as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Braun is there, one away.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
In now, Johnny Cueto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Through 5.5. It's the Giants 7 and the Brewers nothing. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire's on replay duty in mid.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And here's Christian Yelich now. Grounded up the first baseline. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And this will be fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ryan Braun is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Dickerson's going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Jed Jerko now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Brewers score on the RBI double by Ryan Braun. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Giants 7 and the Brewers 1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Donovan Solano as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder Alex Dickerson. Popped him up. Urias in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Giants are down quietly. They're on top 7-1.
7th inning, Perez.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the shortstop Orlando Arcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
At third, Longoria. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 7 and the Brewers 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Buster Posey.
Catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ray Black enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 50, Ray Black. Now catching and batting 9, number 26. The batter, number 35.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Giants lead it 9-1. Stepping in, number 26, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's another 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Solano for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping up now. Johnny Quick. Wilmer Flores will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 5.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donovan Solano. He was a double play victim last. Luis Basabe will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with one down. Liner toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Buster Posey will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Number 33 will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he fouls this one off. Two out with the man at first. Now a hard liner toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Number 33 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 61, Luis Basabe. Now at first base, number 33.
Reyes Maranta, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Gyorko.
Ready for another chance? Jed Gyorko. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. Brandon Woodruff permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the big